Hello and welcome back. So today we have a new addition to the roster in this channel, but it is not a new band for me. I know them for quite a long time because they're one of my favorite bands. The band is called Currents, and yeah, I'm a fan since their, I think, second album, The Place I Feel Safest. It is one of my favorite albums of all time, and it is one of those albums that you can just listen through. And sometimes you forget which song you're on because it's fitting together. And there are a lot of lyrics I love. They have this dark, heavy, beautiful sound. And while it's heavy, but it's also emotional. And yeah, I just love this band. So this is the new song. It only gets darker. And yeah, less talking, more listening. By the way, I also had the honor to meet those guys when they played a show in Vienna. And they were super nice and we had a good time. And they also invited us for the next show in Munich, I think a few days later. And we actually went there. They put us on the guest list and we just had an amazing time in Munich where I also met a girl there. And she now is a really good friend of mine. And she is also streaming and she's just amazing. And it's just funny how life works, that if we hadn't met the guys of Currents there, we wouldn't have gone to the show in Munich, of course, because yeah. And I would have never met my friend. So sometimes life is just crazy. So with that little story, let's go in there. I've been waiting to watch that so long. Shit. Because I wanted to share the first time I'm hearing this with you guys, because I'm really happy about this band. I love this band. By the way, this Chris, the bass player, his stage energy is out of this world, I tell you. Just an amazing guy. Louder, louder. The way this filmed is also amazing. Can you just give me a second for this? Oh no, that happens when you change the volume during watching this. That chord progression there, how it comes from deep down, dark, and into something more positive is. I love that. It's beautiful. So heavy, but also melodic. Yes! That little melody in the back. This little guitar parts, they just sprinkle in there to change it up, to lighten it up. It's so cool. I love that. That's what they do. That's how do I say that? With some people and guitar players, especially, but of course also drummers and I mean singers, of course, because the voice is it's easier to identify. But there's just some guitar work and instrumental work in general that you can say spot on. This is this person from this band. One of those bands is While She Sleeps. For me, it's also Currents, and there's other examples I can't think of right now because I want to continue this song. That build-up is beautiful. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? I need to go back to that part. Although I'm a bit sad that it didn't continue like that. I'm a bit surprised that it didn't. Because for me it was like a build-up, but it didn't continue with that one. This is such a cool idea. Nice. Finish it up with some tapping. Nice. Some superhero feeling there in the end. Yeah, it's one of their, I would say, more quieter songs, but also, of course, heavy. I think it is a good song to show who Currents are, because it has this darkness, it has, but also the quiet parts. It had the nice lead guitar work, the tapping, the heavy breakdowns, the melodic choruses, where they also stepping it up in the second part, and good clean voice, and also shouts, screams, whatever. I saw Chris Weisman singing there as well. He's also the guitar player of Shadow of Intent, if you know this band. And I didn't know he sings as well, to be honest. But I like it. I love what I saw there. I'm so excited for new stuff. Yeah. Awesome. I just love this band. And yeah, gonna see you on the next one.